Welcome back, everybody. I'm Michael Foley, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to throw the short right hand. Now, it's widely referred to as the short right hand because most people are right-handed and fight orthodox. But if you're a southpaw and your left hand is in the back, you're going to throw the exact same thing mechanically, just with your left hand. Now, there's three punches that can be grouped together. That's the straight right hand or the cross, the short right hand, and then the overhand right. These three punches are closely related, but you use each punch in a different situation, and it's usually dictated by the distance between you and your opponent. So if we use Bob here, and I'm thinking about throwing my right hand, the punch at this distance right here is probably going to be a straight right hand across. But the second we get inside of this range right here, my cross is going to get choked up. I'm not going to be able to rotate as much. And when I do make impact, my shoulder's down, my elbow's down, and I haven't had enough time to turn my punch over. So a cross in this situation, it's not going to be the right punch. That's where the short right comes into play. At this distance, I can still hit Bob with the right hand. It's just going to be a short right. And the short right differs from the cross in a couple of different ways. So the right cross, I'm going to rotate my shoulders and the hips, extend it. My thumb stays pointed up, my pinky's down, and then I rotate the punch at the last second. So it's straight out, rotate at the last second, bring it back. The short right's slightly different than that. Basically, it looks like this. You're shrugging your shoulder and popping your elbow up, and then you're gonna punch down slightly on an angle here. So shrug, pop your elbow up, punch down on an angle. If cross distance is here, short right distance is going to be right here. So instead of rotating and extending my hand like I'm going to throw my cross, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shrug my shoulder up, and then I want to pop my elbow up nice and quick. Get it up high. Like if I've got something above my elbow, I want to snap it up to hit it quick. Boom. And then I'm going to punch down towards my opponent's neck. And my goal should be just to hit him on the chin right here. So as a mental cue, if I notice a student is kind of stiff when they're throwing their shot, like they're not loose, their guard's super tight, then the mental cue I give them is to shrug the shoulder first. Shrug the shoulder, try to get your shoulder as close to your ear as you can get it. And then as you start to rotate, pop your elbow up. So shrug, pop the elbow up, and then rotate by pulling your lead side back and punch down on a soft angle here. Shrug, pop the elbow, pull your lead shoulder back, punch down on an angle. Now, if they're a little looser, a little more fluid movement, then you can just concentrate on popping the elbow. So you start to rotate your shoulders like you're gonna throw across, and then just as soon as your glove leaves your guard right here, you wanna concentrate on popping your elbow up nice and quick. So from here, boom. So instead of your shoulder coming up first, then popping your elbow, you're gonna extend, pop your elbow, and that's gonna bring your shoulder into your chin for protection. One of my favorite times to throw this punch is when your opponent is jabbing and bringing it back. When they jab, you can slip to the inside with this one, which is something you shouldn't do unless you're very confident in this hand. But as their hand is coming back, you slip to the inside of their jab, boom, and you throw the short right hand. And my favorite follow-up for the short right, boom, is the lead hand hook or the lead hand uppercut, both to the chin. And it looks like this. Bonus tip, here's how the short right relates to the overhand right. A short right's done at close range right here, boom. An overhand right, an easy way to teach it is to slip your opponent's jab, and then off of that slip jab, you throw the overhand punch. You're gonna launch the overhand the same way. So you can either shrug your shoulder, pop your elbow, or start to extend it and pop your elbow. But off of the slip from the jab, pop your elbow, bring your shoulder in, and extend all the way to here. The follow through with this one is you're gonna punch on a straight line for just a split second right here, but then you're gonna bring it all the way through to your opposite side. So I'm gonna concentrate on throwing my overhand, slip, Overhand, like I'm gonna put my hand in my pocket right here. Most people make the mistake of trying to get their guard back by concentrating on bringing their hand up to their head. That's a big distance from your hand to your forehead right here. Instead, what I tell people to do as a mental cue is to concentrate on bringing your elbow back to your rib super quick and then bringing your hand back tight. So it's a little bit quicker. So slip the jab, overhand, hand goes in the opposite pocket, then concentrate on bringing your elbow back to your rib first, then your hand back to your face as you reset. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'm Michael Foley, and I'll see you on the mats.